Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play Planet Crafter. And today we're going to be going and exploring the waterfall real quick, but the, we're also going to do a couple other things too. But I think my oxygen, heat, pressure, and biomass are really far behind where they should be because they're going up rather slow. Well, oxygen's going up decently, and heat. But the rest of these two are kind of slow, and as you can see, my fish to amphibians is like barely even moving. I've been like at this for 2 hours or so far. So at some point, I'm gonna have to have an episode where I just crank up production of everything. In other words, I'm gonna get like 100 of these, 100 of all these rockets, if not more than that. Then I'll also crank up my power. I gotta tear these down and upgrade them to nuclear plants. I really hope they introduce something stronger than a nuclear fusion generator. Maybe, something, maybe, they can call it a stellar fusion. Not fusion, but a fission. A fission generator. That's what it should be called because it'll act like a star. Like basically it would be a star generator. It acts like a star and it generates significantly more power. I hope they add in something like that because as you can see here I have 20 of these and my power is kind of lacking. I've got 41 extractors here. I have a little too many auto crafters and I've got about everything else here. So that's just catching you up on all this crud and explaining to you that some of my stuff is lacking. Oh, and I need to move the communication antenna closer to this because I've lost communication. I'm curious what new things they're going to add in the process. But first, let's get a water, this, and let's head over to the waterfall. Down we go. So right over there is my power plant, and as you can see, each one of those sections holds 4 of those nuclear things. And I really hope they add something else. Okay, where is the waterfall? I forgot to check where the direction of the waterfall is. Alright, my zeolite cave should get me there pretty close. It is... Oh, there's a sulfur zone there too now. I'm assuming, yeah. Let's head to this, my osmium cave. That should get me pretty close to where I need to. And we're gonna see what's changed and all that, and then depending on how much time we have, I'll also do a little bit of stuff with the new fish. Okay, was it this way and out? This is the zeolites, and this is the wrong direction. Oops. Okay, we got zeolite in there. We've got a zeolite teleported there. So we're gonna head over there, and I'm curious what the new stuff they're gonna. Oh, I think I just went and took the long way. I am curious what new stuff they're gonna add in the newest update, and I will do a 1.0 update release playthrough. In other words, play from beginning to the end to show the updates and all that. But as of right now, you can watch this series and see what has changed, what has remained the same. You can see that used to be a meteor here and that disappeared. You could see what the waterfall used to look like before this update. You could see what that place used to look like before they introduced that update. And You can see the difference in the ground height, and actually, is the mushroom location still the same? And yes, it is, or at least the entrance to it. Woo, hello there. I don't know if they've changed anything else in here, but this is an important location later on. You can find stuff. You can find those little key things like this here where you can grab the little key and move on to other places and all that fun stuff. I actually have not been down here too often. Mostly because there's not much here. I might throw in some mushroom plants down here to increase oxygen and stuff, but other than that, there's really no point here. This leads me into this area, which personally I love. I love seeing the sky that looks like this and all this stuff, and ooh, a chest. Oh, I've already been in this one. Okay. But I like this setup. It's awesome. Alright, now let's head over to the waterfall. We can see what's new, what's changed, all that fun stuff. I think I've been in this one. Ooh, seed lerma. I'll have to come back for that later. Any loot I forgot? Oh yes, I forgot. I put a map thingy here. This was so that I can see this section of the place. You can also see the places they've added, when they've added it, what they've changed, because you can see the line right here. This has all been changed, and then right in here you can see this has been changed. So this was added in afterwards. You can see here was added in the section here. You could see this section right across here up to here. All that fun stuff you can see as they've added stuff. So I'm curious, I'm pretty sure they're going to be adding more zones around here and here and up over here and here and all that fun stuff. But for now, we can only speculate. Woo! Talk about a huge change in the ground distance. This used to not be this high. Holy mother of flip nuggets. They changed a lot. Anything new around here? Any fish? Any... We've got some new trees, some new plants here. Oh, some solid plants. I'm not sure if there's any gold chests, anything new. Ooh, a bridge. What's in here? Tier 2, this, explosive, that thing. Me. Most of this I don't care about. I've already got most of it on autocraft production rate to the point that I'm sitting around bored out of my mind with that because I've got nothing else to do other than catch up on stuff. And realistically, the biggest thing I gotta do is definitely catch up. I've got to get all kinds of things producing. I know this update was technically supposed to just be no heavy machinery, no nothing like that. You just grind, earn, place, and repeat. What the hell? That's one of the things that makes me curious as hell is, are they gonna fix the random generation of the rocks and stuff? Woo! It changed on me again. Oh, and it changed again. There's I will say there's holes all over the map here. One thing I'm really good at is finding holes. What's... So, supposedly there's some new crates, a new wreck. Ooh, there it is. Let's go check out that wreck. Like I said, I needed to explore this place anyways. And I'm curious if some... Ooh, are these climbable? Nope. In fact, I fall in the water. That's an interesting plant. It's floating. This one's floating too. Hey, look. Natural algae that grows in the water. What do we got here? Iron. Okay, well, anyways, I hope they add more places. I like exploring. I like checking out new stuff. It's always fun. Ooh, type of makeshift bridge here. They still need to work on their breathing water mechanic because as you can see here, as long as you have an oxygen tank, even though the infinity sign goes away, your oxygen doesn't decrease. However, if you don't have your oxygen tank and you load into the game, all of a sudden uh, you lose your oxygen. In other words, you start losing oxygen. I hope they add in a better light. This light's nice and all, but a better light would be better. Oh, nitrogen. Yeah, nice. Don't really care about any of this. I'm just here to look. Just to see what's new and maybe find some new stories. Knowing my luck, I probably missed some of the fusion generators, which might be one of the... Ooh, give us those. I want these. And freeform building like this, where we can build huge rooms like this, and we can put slants like this, and I want to be able to build rooms like this. This would be amazing. And then we could put our own TVs here against the walls. We could do all kinds of stuff. So that's one of the things I hope they do in the next one of the updates at some point is a complete what do you call it? Decoration overhaul. It looks like I think I missed one of the fusion generator places. Oops, we're getting low on water. Because, ooh, I'll take those. You could those are actually the one most important thing. Because you never know when they're gonna add in more. Most of that stuff I don't really care. In fact, you know what? Put that in there. I think they're gonna add a fusion reactor in here because those doors look like they're gonna open up. And it's possible they might. And if they do, I don't have anything for them. Ooh, mushrooms. Nice. Some of this stuff I kind of wish it was around here beforehand, because this would have been made things so much easier in the beginning. Like the mushrooms, that would have been amazing to have gotten in the beginning. And a few other things. Although I don't think we could get through here because of the ice and stuff. I could be wrong. I don't know if those will open up, but they look like they could potentially open up. It seems there's a storm. Meh. Alright, well, nothing much in here. I'm gonna have to go grab some water. And we're gonna have to continue to explore. But I would love to be able to build stuff like this, where I could place down a pole, a spiral, or some spiral steps up, build my own huge rooms, all that fun stuff. Let's head out and let's grab some water real quick. I will say that they need to work on the drinking, because whatever they did, it's now a little bit harder to aim and drink. Alright. back. Where was I? This way? We've been in that room. We've been in that room. So we need to go here. Bonk. Okay. Holy flip. Okay, so yep, I missed the fusion generator. Mother flip nuggets. I thought I got them all. Now I feel kind of like an idiot thinking I got them all. And I can see why some people are upset. It's like they thought they were where they thought they were gonna find a holy mother of flip nuggets. That one takes 3. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back for that. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Uh, actually, I may have a chance. You know what? I think I'm gonna go check that out. Especially since I thought I'd gotten all of those. Also, it's kind of stupid, but I kind of want to be able to build one of these. Mostly just their size. Like if we could have this size, but with the capacity of, I don't know, a normal one, that would be amazing. Alright, so we've got, like, if I could have a small one that has this capacity, that would be amazing. Alright, well, let's quickly go back and grab that 3 fusion things. I did not realize, actually, you know what? I'll come back in another episode. You know what? Yeah, we'll come back in another episode. For now, let's just continue to explore. Because there's all kinds of stuff around here that we can check out. And other things that I might be missing. Including the golden chest. Which is probably in that structure. Actually, is there anything on the outside? I didn't bother checking the outside here. There might be something in here. Ooh? In here? Nope. Over here? It's impressive that there's all these... It's impressive that there's all these huge vehicles crashed all over the place here. All over. Like, no joke. I am curious what they're going to add over here. It looks like they're getting ready for some stuff over here and a few other spots. But you also got to think about taking account logic placing. If you simply just start placing things in weird biomes where it doesn't exactly make sense, then all of a sudden you're like, what the hell? What are you doing? Alright, I think we've explored most of this area, so that means there's a couple spots left to explore. And then from... Oh! Is there anything up here? This looks like... It looks like this is a path. Let's check this out. Oh, that looks like that goes to a dead end, so let's go up this. And let's see if there's... Is this a path? I'm gonna check this out and see. I don't think this was intended as a path, but I am going to go to the top and claim this waterfall as mine. If I can. Come on. I know there's a way up here somewhere. Whee! Okay, maybe not. Dang it. I thought I might be able to claim the waterfall. Oh, wait. Wait, wait. And... what? Why... why is there a random pulsar quartz up here? Oh, what? Is that done on purpose? Is that like a Easter egg? Or... and why... like, no joke. Why is there a pulsar quartz here? I, I'm confused. Oh, there's another one. There's two of them. There's a couple. There's two up here. Why are there pulsar quartz up here? Is that an accident? Whee! I'm going down the waterfall. It's really hard to see. All right, let's go down to the bottom. I'm hoping I don't die here. Oh, I might die. Oops. I thought the water was gonna be safe. Okay, I learned my lesson. Don't skydive from a waterfall cliff. You're gonna hurt yourself. Ooh, I'll take that. And I don't see any food, so there. Ooh, I'll take all that because I don't know understand the point of all these. Like, is this a sign for multiplayer? Are they going to be introducing multiplayer? We can't encrypt previous tiers, and there's all of this, so I really don't know the point of this. I guess if you haven't gotten any of this equipment, getting the tier 2 exoskeleton and tier 1 boots and tier 2 oxygen tank would be nice. Oh, I'm about ready to die. What was supposed to be a fun, relaxing time turned into a nightmare. A 5-week space cruise exists across the lesser known parts of the universe. Unfortunately, our stupid crew was not able to respond to a seemingly minor incident. And here we are, burying the few bodies we were able to retrieve from the burning wreck. What will happen to us now? Will most certainly be similar. We are heading west and see how long we can survive. I would say a few days at most. Some survivors at the whatever thingy. So they're heading west, which means something towards this way. But over here is the meteor thing. But I don't remember reading anything about that. So I'm curious how this story is going to play out, because I definitely want to read the story from beginning to end. But if anything, yeah, over here towards the west, you come across the meteor, and if you come across the meteor over here, you come across that place with solar panels into here. Which I have not taken these down. And I don't think there's a fusion reactor in here. I think. I could be wrong. There's oxygen things, jetpacks, and other fun tidbits there. We've got the ladder here. We've got this over here. I think I've already... Yeah, I've been here. I just haven't been here in so long. Why would you put a maze like this? There's a pathway down. There's more aluminum, more aluminum. Lots of iron. I forgot. There's so much flippin' loot here that I haven't grabbed because I actually haven't been here in so long. Anyways, let's get out of here. Let's go back. Next episode, we're gonna go play with whatever you call it, that fusion thing, which I kind of feel like an idiot. I thought I had them all powered on. It turns out there was more than that. So who knows how many more there are that I'm missing. If you guys know, you can let me know and I'll go check them out and show them off. Uh, for now, I think... Ooh, that's the pulsar path. I don't want to take that. That's annoying as hell to figure out. For now, I think I'm going to head back. I'm going to get some food and I'm going to call it here because I did a bit of exploring. We're going to go check out that ship next time. And we're also going to play with some fish. Especially since I've got some things unlocked. So if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. I pretty much just ran around talking and showing off some of the new areas that were not that you probably already knew about or other fun tidbits. If you want to see more of this series, check out the end screen that's coming up. If you want to see other games I play, then check out my channel. I do play other games in the process. If you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After about 2-ish or so weeks, I'll add you on. If you leave before I reach 1,000 though, I'll remove you off because it's for people who gave me a chance. For now, I'm going to get ready for the next episode, and that means grinding out fish and trying to collect 11 species of fish. And I probably should finish my collection of butterflies. I think there were 15 and there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm missing 2 of them. So I got to get 2 more butterflies and we should have the butterfly complete. Then we can get the 11 fish species. Whee! Anyways, I'll see you next time.